From Los Angeles, California, we are the Mad Scientist Party Hour.
Ho, 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 friends! And welcome back to Mad Scientist Party Hour. My name is Kevin Claus, joined by a man who got his pants and underwear stolen by a Grinch. And now he's plunging his boner into a Christmas sack. That's Geoff Clark.
Happy holidays, Puminati.
And beaming to us from a miniature Christmas village, the bearded booger-eating Santa stunt double known as Shuddy Boy.
Yo, rap, rap.
Figure, fuck it. It's December. Might as well start the Christmas intros, right?
It's the season, baby. Cheech put
The
up
holiday season is officially in full swing.
Yeah, Cheech officially put up the Clark Christmas tree.
I was actually curious whether you guys do that or not. I mean, if anybody watching on YouTube, you can tell the background's a little different. I'm still in San Diego at my aunt's house because I missed out on some family time being on a different continent. So I brought all the equipment down here, set it up. It's currently set up on a fucking bed. Look at this.
Oh God.
You don't like when the curtain is
No,
pulled
I don't
back
want
then?
you moving and touching things because then I'll fucking disconnect and we'll have an issue.
I think we're good. I think we survived. I'm set up on a bed. A bed. So anyway, I was at there's a Christmas store in San Diego, and I guess it's open year round. I don't know how the fuck it stays in business. It must just crush it so much in November and December that covers the other 10 months. But they had all sorts of ornaments. And, from the traditional to cartoony to realistic looking objects. And of course, they had a bucket of, fried chico. So I had to send that to the group chat. And I wasn't sure if House Clark is a festive household or not.
We are. We could be more festive, but Cheech, who's in charge of the Christmas tree, put it up yesterday. Didn't even wait for December.
The rule with our family has always been the day after Thanksgiving is when everything goes up.
I'm okay with that. If I were to be a stickler, I would prefer December on. But if Cheech is going to put it up without needing my help whatsoever, like, whatever.
He can do it whenever, right?
Yeah, go ahead. What am I going to say?
And do you want it down like the December 26th?
I don't like it up much longer past December. Past December 26th. But again, it's something that Cheech just captains. He captains the tree endeavor. So if whenever it works with his schedule is essentially my default answer.
Do you have any ornaments? Have you ever purchased an ornament like one that looks like Lil Mama or Chico or a Giants logo or something?
I can't say never. I don't remember the last time I purchased an ornament. My mom sent us ornaments from our childhood that we'll throw on the tree that we've had around, forever. But I don't know. I feel like I have, but I'm spacing out on which ornament that I bought. A sports one would be probably a good guess, but
I just made the call yesterday to not put keepsake ornaments up this year and bought 2 sets of iridescent balls to go on the tree.
Balls. Okay, that's interesting.
Well, I mean, Christmas ornaments, but they're balls. Gesundheit, Geoff.
Good sneeze, Geoff.
Thanks. So what do you just keep the namesake ornaments in a closet?
Well, so in previous years, that's all that's been going on the tree. I don't know how Mayday is going to react to the tree, and I don't. If she's going to destroy ornaments, I would rather it not be
Got
ornaments that the boys made when they were little.
understood. Has Uncle Ben, has she been all right with the tree?
Uncle Ben doesn't leave her room. Uncle Ben is a hermit shut in.
Oh, wow.
She let me get within 3 feet of her the other day and hissed like a maniac at me
Well, hello.
and let me know that that was far enough.
She's not softening up at all, huh?
No, no.
Have you tried humiliating yourself as like a gesture?
In
Like,
what way would I humiliate myself in front of the cat who doesn't come out from under the bed? Like, I'm open to the idea, but like, how would I do this laying on the floor?
This is like Big Daddy where you hurt yourself to make Frankenstein laugh.
yeah. Like, enter the room nude on all fours and just like, dildo your ass with like the remote control for the TV or something. And then when Uncle Ben's like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Just start like pissing in your own face. And then she'll be like, oh, well, this guy's kind of chill.
I can't figure out the math in that. Can you, Jeff? Can you?
I don't know how to respond to what he just said. I don't even know.
It's a humiliation ritual. You have to like, how like if you dogs roll over and show their bellies and stuff. It's like your way of showing your belly to Uncle Ben. Look at me, just a casual guy dildoing his own ass.
Pissing in his
Why
own...
wouldn't I just show her my belly then?
Because that's
Why
with
does
dogs.
it have to go?
Uncle Ben's a cat.
Oh, yeah. That's a decent counterpoint. Yeah, same shit doesn't work on cats as dogs.
You got to pull out the big guns.
Yeah,
All right,
which
Uncle
apparently
Ben.
is the dildo in the ass.
I'm doing this for you.
That's a real big gun.
Well, I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I hope everybody in the Puminati had a great Thanksgiving.
I did. I actually did have a nice Thanksgiving.
You didn't embarrass yourself again with gestures and speeches of diversity to a crowd of Mexicans?
No, because they didn't invite him this year.
Yeah, I wasn't invited back, so no, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, Geoff
Perfect.
loves diversity. Those guys have had enough of it.
Yeah, they don't feel the same as I do about diversity. Actually, Bill's girlfriend's family didn't do a big get together this year. Her mom, this is her first year in the house that she just bought, so she wanted to have Thanksgiving there, and it was just like a quiet family Thanksgiving that me, Cheech, and Paul weren't a part of. Not that we weren't invited; she would have been cool with us going, but they eat Thanksgiving dinner like way later than us. Last time at the diversity speech, they started eating at like 7:30. And growing up, I usually eat Thanksgiving around like 1:30 too.
Oh wow! Because I know everybody tends to do Thanksgiving a little earlier than most dinners, but I think ours is like we do it at 4.
Yeah,
4:30, but 1:30, that is an early dinner.
I would say the latest is like 3 for me growing up.
This year we did it at around 5.
Was Chef Shuddy at the helm?
Absolutely. Well, so Chef Shuddy's mom brings most of the sides, but I do the turkey. I did mashed potatoes this year, and then I made MF Doom's macaroni and cheese recipe.
What does that consist of?
A shit ton of cheese is really what it consists of. It's called. It's on
Sounds
the
wonderful.
internet. That's how it came across my radar. It's MF Doom's villainous mac and cheese, and it was bomb. It was bomb.
I mean, adding extra
Highly
cheese to
recommend.
mac and cheese, you're not getting any complaints here.
It was.
Oh, they use breadcrumbs?
Yep.
Nice.
It was fucking bomb. Turkey came out great. My next door neighbor, because I I do some chores for them when they need it. Got me a bomb ass pecan pie as a thank you. It was a good Thanksgiving.
Oh, pecan pie. Well, good to
I
hear.
kind of want to get pecan pie this year, but Cheech vetoed it. The two pies we went with are his traditional peanut butter lasagna, which I don't think it really constitutes as a pie, but it is fucking bomb. And we also got a brown sugar apple crumb pie from Whole Foods, which was huge. We still have leftovers for the pie, and that was very good as well.
I have had the peanut butter lasagna before, and it is fantastic.
It is. This was Cheech. Okay, so we got stuffing, gravy, and cranberry sauce from the local gourmet grocer around the corner. But Cheech and we got the turkey from Popeyes. Cheech did, with help from Bill, he did sweet potato casserole, mashed potatoes, and mac and cheese. And this was definitely the best year of Thanksgiving without our parents, or, you know, out here in California from a food perspective. Cheech fucking killed it. He did have a bunch of help from Bill, so I guess they both killed it, but really good, really just creamy mashed potatoes, nice and well whipped. I don't know if that's the right way to put it. And
now, do you know how they cooked their mashed potatoes? Because
no,
to prevent it from being a mad dash on what I did was I cooked the potatoes pretty much all day in the crock pot before whipping them.
I know that they got started on the sides much earlier than the turkey, like banged out some of that, and then pretty much just reheated it after around when they were cooking the turkey. But I can't really speak to their process outside of that. I really had no involvement on making Thanksgiving dinner, which was pretty cool. I think it's like it's a repayment for whenever I do like sauce, meatballs, and chicken cutlets. I don't get any help from my brothers, and they ask, but I'm just like, no, I'm good. I got this. So Thanksgiving, like, they didn't ask me for any help. I was just able to chill, smoke pot, and gamble.
My contribution to Thanksgiving dinner is eating it.
Yeah. I offered, what did I like shredded some cheese. I think that was it though. I think that's legit the only thing I did.
I opened the bag of shredded cheese.
No, I did it by hand, but I mean, yeah, I was pretty much worthless.
Is it essentially because they're just like, don't help Geoff, because by you helping is just making things worse?
They have to redo it all anyway, so they might as well just do it themselves the first time.
I don't know. My sauce usually comes out pretty good. My meatballs are fucking delicious. Like, really, really good. So,
do you think I know what herring means?
I don't think it was like a concern of me screwing it up. It is kind of a small kitchen, and
I meant more from the sake of like, you don't really want to be helping, so you like half-ass it. Not that you're not capable.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that. Come on, it's Thanksgiving, bro. I can't mail it in. If I'm called into action, I'm gonna give it an honest effort.
Hey guys, which one is salt again? Is that the brown dark flakes? Or is it
all
the
right,
white
Geoff,
flakes?
just leave.
Jeff, okay, fine. Go in the other room and watch football. Oh, if you insist. I mean, okay, if you can. Just wanted to help, but okay. You guys want me to see if I can get Nana in here?
Yes.
Sure.
All right, let me see if she's around. Everybody else is at work. It's just the two of us right now.
How many people are you hanging out with?
Well, it's my aunt and uncle's house. My cousin and her fiance
his aunt
left
and uncle
yesterday.
And his cousins.
How many cousins does he have? Like,
well, Amanda, who you know.
Right.
That's
Wait,
her.
that's
with her family.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Does she live there too?
All right, Nana's coming.
I think she's getting married or got married.
Here you go. Have a seat.
Man, that really bummed me out.
Here I come.
Here you go. Here, I'll put these headphones on.
Can't talk about that now that Nana's here. Huh.
Are those annoying? Are they bonking your hair or anything?
No.
See, you can see
Hey,
Geoff and
Nana.
Shuddy.
Hi. How are you?
You got to talk into your
Good.
mic
How
a
are
little
you?
closer.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Good. Happy Thanksgiving. It's nice seeing you again. I always enjoy it.
Do you know?
Me too. Have you had any Parrot Bay today?
Not today.
Oh, but you know what we are going to get into? We bought a bag of powdered pina colada.
Yeah. We're going to have
Powdered
that today, I hope.
pina colada.
Yeah, so you rip open this bag that's full of powder. You fill it up with a few cups of water and a few cups of rum. You seal the bag, you put it in the fridge, and then it comes out like slushy.
Yep. We're going to
Oh,
have
hell
that.
yeah.
We're having that
Yeah.
soon, I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, once we wrap up the show, we can
Yeah.
just
Could be lunch.
we can get wrecked.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Did you know that Shuddy Boy? I think Shuddy Boy is the only friend of mine you've ever given a chin chopper to.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's okay.
No, it's like that's his honorary as he
Family.
takes a
an
bull rip.
honorary member of the family.
Yes, a family tradition. Exactly.
What's a chin chopper?
Do you want to demonstrate on me?
You could do it on me. If you
I don't fully remember it.
I don't remember it either.
It's some,
It just go chin chopper, chin chopper, chin chopper, chin. Like that.
there's
That
a whole
I know.
there's a whole like ritual
Yeah,
to it. It's
right.
like
yeah, but there's a saying.
you got a little bit
Oh,
closer. There you
there's
go.
a saying for it, but that's how it ended.
Yeah, there's something like peeking, open the hatch.
Oh, I know, I
something.
know.
Okay.
Knock on the door, peeking, lift up the latch, walk in. There's a chair right there. Chin chopper, chin chopper, chin. That's it, right?
Yeah, there we go. There's the
yeah,
first
there you
ever
go.
live chin choppering
Right.
on MSPH.
I don't know how that started either, but it was fun. The little ones always loved it.
Does that sound familiar to you guys?
You remembered it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did it because you did it to Shuddy Boy one year at La Valette, and I hadn't
Yeah,
thought
well,
about
I'm
it in
sure, right.
decades.
That
But-
I mean, that's the only exposure to that I've ever had in my life.
the chin chopper.
That
Yeah,
I
probably
heard of a chin chopper before today.
and that had to be something that everybody did in that era, you know, because all my kids know it, they remembered it.
It
so.
does sound very old timey.
Yeah, it's got to be. Maybe
Yeah.
my grandma did it. You know, who knows?
Yep. Well, Nana, now that because you've been on MSPH before,
Yes, I
years
have.
ago,
Long
and
time ago.
people that follow me on social media know that we like to do our silly face pictures
We
all the
do.
time. Every time we see each other, that's been going on for I don't know, 18
Oh,
years
God,
probably.
since you were little.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
when as some people know, I grew up living in your household.
Mm-hmm.
So I sort of got the extra bonus of you being around
Yeah.
for a majority of my life. Was there any point where things clicked and you're like, this kid is weird? There's something off about him.
Well, you were always off, but that was the fun of it because you never walked. You never
There you
walked.
go.
You ran, first of all. You never walked. You ran everywhere.
I'm always
You-
in a hurry.
And you were always interested in unusual things, which was,
Yeah.
was very interesting and different. And you also had Uncle Robert, who was similar with his fun things.
Yeah.
And you two did things together. But
yeah,
one of the things that they did was Robert was probably, I would say, maybe 3 or 4. And they did everything quietly. It wasn't announced. So I walked into the bedroom and Kevin was sitting on top of the big dresser with elk horns, just sitting there very quietly and not saying anything. And you walk in and it was like, oh my God, this little boy's going to fall. You never did, though. Never mind the animals.
Well,
in
didn't
the
he used
mall.
to? Robert would stuff me in the washing machine.
Oh, he put you in the washing machine.
And then you would open the lid to do laundry, and I would
Yeah.
jump out and
Yeah.
scare the hell out of you.
Yep. Yep. You still do scare the hell out of me.
But it's by accident. I don't mean
Oh,
I've
no.
scared Nana to the point of her jumping out of her skin like 3
Where do you
times.
think this white hair came from? But always fun. Never malicious. No, always fun.
Was it a big disappointment
Interesting.
when I was a little kid and I used to get naked and wrap myself up in your fur coats and piss myself?
No, you had your favorite though. There was one favorite rug. Yeah, every time you got put on it. Yep.
I just pee myself. That wasn't on purpose. I just want to clear the air. That wasn't on purpose.
Nothing that he did was ever a surprise. If you walk in and you kind of expect it, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, I mean,
okay.
We've, and you are 87 years young.
Yeah.
You're still going. You're still traveling by yourself. You flew out to San Diego by yourself as you do, all the time now. You're always traveling around. And you've seen a lot of interesting things over the decades.
I'm never surprised about anything. I just enjoy all the different changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the secret. You have to go with the water. You can't fight it.
You have to go with it, because if you fight it, you get nowhere except you get angry, and it's better to just say, okay, that's okay.
But we still get to see new things.
Yeah.
And try,
absolutely.
like you had matcha for the first time ever.
Yeah.
What do you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down?
I finished it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So matcha is solid?
Yep. I'm always.
Was it straight matcha, or was it some sort of fancy beverage that had matcha in it?
It was a matcha latte, but it had flavors added.
Yeah, and it was warm. I didn't have it cold. I had it.
It's your first time, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm interested in your third or fourth time trying matcha, because the first time I had it, I thought it was delicious. And then by the fourth or fifth time, I was like, this kind of sucks. I'm over this shit.
Was that all in one day or over a period of
time? No. It was over the course of a few months.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It turned out to be like one of those things that I'll get on like a Friday, like I'll get regular drip coffee Monday through Thursday, and then Friday I'll jazz it up a little bit.
Well, you guys are big on coffee. You're all big on coffee, I notice.
Yeah.
You really are. But if I have it again, it will be next year.
That'll be the next time you have matcha?
Yeah, when I come again, or I go to see Kevin. Yeah, those will be the only times I'll have it, because you
didn't like it enough to search it out when you go home?
I did, but I won't search it out when I go home. I know I won't do that, so it's
Do you drink coffee regularly?
Just regular coffee, yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. But it's fun to have it with them, not to sit by myself. I wouldn't do it. No.
How has your recovery been since your, infamous fall a few years ago in California?
Good. Look.
I could tell. It looks like nothing even happened.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
How bad was... Because you're very tough. And you also are like... I mean this in a good way. You're kind of like an animal in the sense where if you're in distress, you hide it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're in pain, you hide it. You fell face first into the corner of a table 2 years ago, and it split your lip up to your nose, knocked your teeth out, broke your finger, and... Jeez,
why are we reliving this?
Yeah.
Well, to show what a
memory,
champion
I guess.
Just tell the story.
It's a happy memory, though, because it all ended well.
But I almost fainted.
Yeah.
I got lightheaded immediately. The second I saw you, the room started spinning. I didn't know what to do. Joy, my sister, who's a nurse, was panicking. And you were kind of just cool as a cucumber. Yeah. You're like, what happened to my lip? What's this thing? And we're like, Nana, your lip is split up to your nose.
Because I was bleeding pretty much, too. Yeah.
But you were... So now that it's in the past, you're fully healed. It took years and surgeries and implants in your jaw.
Yeah.
But now that it's in the past, you can be honest. How bad did that hurt?
The only thing that really hurt was when he was trying to stitch it.
Oh, in the hospital.
Yeah, because the mushy thing, like up under there, that doesn't hold a stitch. And it kept falling out, and he couldn't get it to stop bleeding because that was where the danger was. He had to stop it.
Yeah.
That's the thing that hurt when he started fooling with that. But once I get Novocaine, I'm good with it.
But the fall itself, was it such like a scary, shocking thing that you almost blocked out the
No,
pain?
I didn't know what happened because I just went flying in the air and hit it. And then my tooth went flying across the room.
Yeah.
I knew it had to be bad, but I didn't know what it was because I couldn't see it, remember?
I know. You could just see
I
our
could
reactions.
Not see it.
And I was trying my best to hold it together so I didn't freak you out because that was the day before the first day of shooting The Second Coming of John Cooper.
Yeah, right.
So it was literally within 12 hours of me being on set for the very first time or the very first day. And I had that image in my head.
Yeah.
And I was very freaked out and I was very worried about you.
Yeah, but I was there.
And then you were on set
I
a few
was.
days later,
Yep.
but you kind of look like Frankenstein, but that's okay.
Well, that's okay.
But that was gnarly. And
Yeah.
you
it
are
was.
a warlord for
Yeah.
powering through that.
Yeah.
That was
well,
cool.
Hey,
That was very cool of you, Nana.
been through worse.
That was metal, if you will.
Well, no, those kind of things don't bother me. You just do what you have to do. That's all. I had to do it, and I did it. That was all. Wasn't going to ruin my thing, going to your show taping thing. I was going to be part of that if I had to be wheeled in a wheelchair to go.
Oh, I know.
I was going to be there.
There's no stopping you when you get your mind set
That
to
was
something.
very
That's for
exciting for me to be part of. Really,
Being on set
a
of the movie?
lifetime, lifetime experience for me that I wouldn't normally have. So,
Well, yeah, I mean, my whole life we went to
I
movies
loved it.
together when I
Yep.
was a little kid.
Yep.
We just went and saw Wicked 2.
I heard it was really bad.
Ugh.
Wicked too.
Nana, what
Yeah.
did you
Well,
think?
well, you know what? When we came back from that show, Amanda and my daughter Kathy and Kevin were all talking about the show and what was wrong and what wasn't right, and they didn't do this and I didn't see any of that. I just sat and enjoyed the show. You know, they know more about what's going on that would be bad than I did.
You're way
but-
more chill. You just let yourself
but I
enjoy things.
enjoyed it,
Rather
yeah.
than us who are picking
Yeah.
everything apart.
I like to go to the movies, so I enjoy them. I
what
don't
was
see-
better, Wicked 2 or The Second Coming of John Cooper?
The Second Coming of John Cooper, of course.
That's a
There you go.
no-brainer.
No comparison.
And that's just a completely non-biased, objective opinion.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean,
course.
put that on the poster.
What do you like better, John Cooper?
Nana.
Rotten Tomatoes user
Well,
Nana.
in John Cooper, you saw how talented you are in directions that none of us in our family is. I mean, that is a whole new direction for everybody, and it's wonderful to watch. I'm glad that you have the talent to do it and that you are able to do it and don't give up.
Well, thank you, Nana.
Yes, you have to.
Is Kevin the first artist in your family?
Yep.
No. I mean,
Yeah.
Robert is very creative.
Yeah, but Robert, Robert was, but he didn't know how to use that talent, and you do.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I guess first professional artist.
Yeah,
I do have an aunt that
Artist.
enjoys theater acting and stuff.
you do.
Artist.
Yeah.
What do you like more, Second Coming of John Cooper or SpongeBob SquarePants?
I hate SpongeBob SquarePants. So that should answer that.
What
That's
annoys
a
you
new
about
And
one.
that other jerky one that you all were watching. The round face little people
Oh.
that go like that.
Nana saw her very first episode of South Park.
Oh, it was terrible.
That's
not
she
my
said it was
humor.
terrible.
Yeah.
No, it's terrible. That's not my humor. No. I don't like them going like that and wobbling around and
Okay, check this out.
talking.
Last night,
No.
we watched every single episode of The Chair Company in one sitting. The Tim
Oh,
Robinson
yeah.
show.
Oh, yeah.
What did you think of that?
I was enjoying that.
Yeah, she liked The Chair Company.
Yeah, I was enjoying. I didn't in the beginning, but then I got into it. So I want to see more of it. Aren't we going to see more?
Well, the finale is next week. You have to wait
But
until
then
Sunday.
it starts again, right? Another season or not?
I think it got picked up for another season, but they
Okay.
haven't started writing it or filming it or anything,
Yeah,
so it's going to
okay.
be a while.
When I put those on, I get up in the morning and make coffee and sit and watch them all day and all night till all the seasons are over.
Yeah, you're a big binger.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
why I always have to text her things to watch. Like,
Yeah.
all right, watch this TV show now.
Yep, and I do.
Because you live in Florida and it's a trillion degrees and you don't necessarily want to go outside
well,
and
when
pass
it's
out and fall on another
when
woman,
it's
a little
trillion
girl.
degrees, I don't go out.
No.
I just open the door this much and stick my fingers out and go, nope, too hot.
And then you retreat.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. It's way too hot for seniors.
Yep.
Impressive heat up there, but if it's way too hot for seniors, why do seniors move there?
Well, I guess because the winters are so bad. And
You prefer it to be really hot than ever really cold, right?
yeah, right. Because
Gotcha.
if it's really, really cold, there's a lot of ice and snow.
Good call. Yeah, you don't want to fall and get hurt.
Right, and you're cold.
And you don't want to drive in
the
the
air
snow?
conditioning. No,
Yeah.
I don't want to drive in the snow and ice anymore. I can't do that. I can't chance that.
Nope.
No.
So
I
you just
won't
have to
do
deal
it.
with the oppressive, overwhelming
I do
heat.
everything that's safe for seniors because so far I'm safe.
Except when you face plant into the side of a coffee table and blow
Well,
your teeth out.
then that's
Yeah,
true.
except for you headbutt a coffee
That's
table with your
true.
face.
But you know what happened? There was a big living room, and the dining area was up a step, so it was a sunken living room.
It was a weird thing to have.
Yeah, and I
was a
just
step for
thought
no
I was
reason.
walking in the same direction, and I just went down. That's
Yep.
what happened.
You weren't aware that there was a step down because why would there be going into a
Right.
family room?
And we were newly there. You were
Yeah.
only there a few hours, probably, right?
Yeah, it was an Airbnb, and
Yeah.
then the ambulance came. We called 911. Ambulance took you off, and then I was like, "All right, guys, well, I have to go home because I have to shoot a movie in the morning." But that was interesting.
It was interesting. And we were all there. Everybody helped. That's okay.
Well, we always have
It wasn't
fun adventures, Nana.
life-threatening.
No, it wasn't.
No.
It was just scary. I don't want to see my Nana in pain. Are you
Well,
kidding me?
That's why they have painkillers. That's why they have painkillers. Lots of painkillers.
Did you save any?
If you are in pain, there's no reason for you to be in pain. You take
No.
a little pain pillar and it's good.
And then we just drink French
Yeah,
martinis.
we did. Didn't we go to that bar and have drinks? I know.
All right, Nana.
What's a French
Well,
martini?
I'll text you the recipe.
Okay.
All right, well,
A
Nana,
lot of people don't make it right. Okay.
We'll
bye,
let you go.
guys.
But
He's
Nana-
giving you the
Nice
wrap up
seeing you
music.
all.
Get the hell
Okay.
out of here, Nana.
Bye,
Just
Nana.
saying.
Merry
That's what he's saying.
Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy holidays,
Okay.
Nana.
Bye-bye.
I wanted to bring you on because, everybody loves seeing your pictures and stuff and hearing about our adventures, but it's very rare that we get to be around all this equipment together and stuff, and I just wanted to
I
say
love it.
that I love
Love
you.
you, Kevin.
Mwah.
What a moment.
Bye,
What a
everybody.
You are my guiding light. You are my muse. You are my spirit animal. And I love you, Nana.
She
All right, now-
can't.
You have to leave
She
now
does
because we're
not
going to
want to
talk.
hear any more of this. She's done.
Yeah, we're going to talk about a priest that farts on his congregation, so you don't want to be here for that. Okay, let me get this cable out of your way.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Nana. Love you.
Bye.
Bye, Nan. I'll be done in a bit.
Okay.
Who says we don't pull the big guests, right?
That was wonderful.
Isn't she just an angel on earth?
We got to try to get a bit with her involved.
I
How is
know.
she with Zoom? Do you think she could fire up a Zoom from Florida, or is that going to be too tough?
No, she could.
Okay,
Dude, she just got an iPhone 15,
nice.
upgraded from like an iPhone 3. So the Apple Store was like, "Whoa, a fossil?" But she sends Bitmojis.
Well, that's just like a standard grandpa thing, I think. Like my grandma does that. I don't
really?
even know how to send bit emojis.
She
I
has-
don't either.
She has her own character created. So like when she's like talking
yeah.
about like, "Cheers, we're gonna be having drinks," up pops a cartoon Nana with a fucking martini in her hand. I'm like, "Oh my, look at that."
It's kind of cool when they do it. Does her character look like her? Because my
Yes.
grandmother's character does not. It's like, who the fuck is this person?
Dude, it looks exactly like her. It's crazy.
That's cool.
Hold on one sec. She left her glasses.
Oh God. We need like a Rotten Tomatoes version for Nana. But I guess she doesn't do Letterboxd, so I don't know. Just spitballing here. I mean, we can't. If we can get access to Nana, we got to find different ways to use her and try to get us some elderly listeners.
I mean, I could even, because, she has an opinion on everything. She has an opinion on Spongebob.
Nice.
There was some trailer when we were watching Wicked of
She should do the
SpongeBob.
NFL pick them with us.
She was like, I hate SpongeBob. Hate him. And like just loudly pronouncing this in a packed theater. By the way, my Wicked 2 review.
Well, hey, buddy, you're an artist now, so don't shit on these guys.
Hey, they don't need my approval.
It's true.
And at the end of the day, I'm not their demo. Not Captain Musical. There are a few musicals that slip through. I actually did like K-pop Demon Hunters. Catchy as fuck, can't deny it.
Bill and Erica went and saw it, and Erica loved the first Wicked.
Yeah.
And she consumes content a lot like Nana, where she's not overthinking it. She just wants to enjoy what she sees.
Yeah.
And she fucking hated it. She did not like it.
Dude,
she didn't say I fucking hate it. She put it in a very much nicer way, but that was the gist of it. It was like, this fucking movie sucked.
The way they crowbarred in like the Cowardly Lion and the Tin Man and Dorothy and
were they not in the first one?
No.
It was like a prequel, right?
Yeah. And this one like overlaps with the Wizard of Oz, and they retcon and change things retroactively. It was just weird. At least the first Wicked, which I also hated, had like 2 songs where I was like, okay, I can't deny that those were catchy and good. You got 2 songs out of the billion you threw at me that I was like, all right, you got me. I like those. I didn't like any of these songs. Although, like I said about the first Wicked, Cynthia Erivo, voice of a fucking angel. Holy shit.
Is that the black chick?
Yeah.
I need to go make a call. I'll be back.
All right. I would put her in like the top 0.001% of voice talent.
Oh, okay.
An undeniable force of nature. It's incredible.
Doesn't necessarily make a good movie, though.
No, they didn't give her good songs to sing. The nothing about it was catchy. It was all the songs were very literal on the nose. I'm taking a step. No, I'm leaning on this thing. I have on a hat. I pooped my pants. You know how those musicals go. But yeah, it was torture for me. But I wanted to go with the family. We did it last year for Thanksgiving. Kept it rolling. Did it again. I did go and see Zootopia 2 as, a perpetual 5-year-old. I fucking love the original Zootopia. I don't know what it is, but ever since it came out, I have loved that movie. I've probably seen it like 7 or 8 times. 9 years later, they finally put out a sequel. It was okay.
Zootopia. Well, I have no Zootopia analysis. I've never seen that one. Trying to think of the last, off the top of my head, last animated movie I've seen. It's been a while.
It was a good one. It's in the upper echelon. I think it's really, really solid. The second one, it was fun. It was good. It was cute. It just did not have the that lightning in a bottle that the first one had. I really hope that Shuddy isn't gone for too long, because as I was saying goodbye to Nana, I was not joking about a priest that farts on his congregation. I was not just saying that to get my 87-year-old grandma to leave the room.
Well, we'll talk about it when he's back. I watched The Age of Disclosure. I don't know if we're in the movie review segment.
Let's do it.
Or we're going to circle back on that.
I don't know what that is.
Do you have more movies to review?
No.
The Age of Disclosure is a Prime Video exclusive documentary that's about the the government's involvement in UFOs.
Is this the one that was making headlines in the festivals, and this is going to be a game changer?
Yeah. I'm not sure how much of a game changer it'll be, just because, I don't know, people just kind of have their mind made up about the UFO thing one way or the other. And I guess I'm guilty of that as well, because I believe that they exist. I believe the government's known about them and tested that, and has a lot more knowledge that they're publicly disclosing. And that the documentary essentially confirmed that. They got 34 people to go on record. And it's a combination of senators, congresspeople, astrophysicists, quantum physicists, military pilots, military officers.
Did they get MTG?
No, no. They got former Department of Defense officials there. The two senators that they got that I remember are Kristen, Gillibrand, the New York senator, and Marco Rubio. And I don't know anything about Marco Rubio's politics besides that he is Republican and he's now tight with Trump after Trump dunked on him. But Marco Rubio's like part and like his commentary in the documentary was fucking awesome. Like he gave some of the better like answers and like
No shit.
commentary feedback of anyone.
And he was was he open like yes aliens? Is he a yes aliens guy?
It seemed like it, yeah. Yeah. He more came from it as like, so everyone wants to, one of the biggest questions about all of it is like, how could the government keep this quiet for so long? Because there's people, and again, these aren't like fucking maniacs. These guys aren't like psychos. Like they're like people with like legit careers in defense intelligence and like in science, like they're legitimate sources. But the question everyone wants to know is like, how the fuck could the government keep this under wraps since the 1940s?
Yeah.
Because these people went on the record like that Roswell shit was true. Like we recovered an alien spacecraft and we recovered what they said is biologics, like alien bodies. And there was a bunch of people that like went on record and said, I've seen alien bodies.
I would be like describe their genitals, draw me a picture of their face, which movie got closest, like, okay, you're saying that they actually exist. And now take that information and apply it to us. So let's we always think like, oh, aliens out there, they build a spacecraft, they can travel light years, they come to Earth. If we were able to do that, if we reached the point where our technology allowed us to travel far enough, because we've scanned a lot of the universe, and it seems like most of it is uninhabitable. And anytime we find a planet that looks like it could, at one point, maybe sustain life, we never find anything. So to be able to travel that far, technology has to be pretty advanced. I wonder how their alien world is reacting. Like, hey, back in the 40s, I mean, their 40s are going to be different from our 40s, but they're like, remember when we sent those astronauts up and they never came back? Could you imagine if we sent astronauts out and they did not come back and some alien planet had astronaut bodies? Like the psychos that run this world would fucking wage war and destroy that planet for taking our astronauts. Unless they're as secretive with their populace as our government appears to be.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know how to respond to what you just said.
I know. I threw a lot of stupid shit at you. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I apologize.
But back to like Marco Rubio, like, so he did a good job of explaining on how this could stay secretive, top secret for as long as it has. And it's just kind of like, so there's this thing called the Legacy Program that exists. It's within the CIA, but it exists outside of the norms of like national security clearance. And the way that they were able to start this and to keep it outside of like the scope of like even like the fucking president is because when the US started making nuclear bombs, in order the Department of Energy has like has the oversight over the nuclear weapons program, and the normal national securities are for like Department of Justice or Department of Defense. So like the Department of Energy, for some way that was put into law like back in the 50s, is able to operate with like no oversight. And And the other thing is, like Marco Rubio says, it's like a lot of the people that are the people are like, well, how come the director of CIA can't do anything? These guys are actually appointed, right, to their post. And the people that have been working in the CIA for 30, 40 years are just like, well, we don't have to fucking tell this guy anything. He'll be gone in 4 years. Like, why do I fuck this guy? And it's kind of like, and it's just like it just goes circular. It just keeps going like this. And like, it makes sense, right? It's just like a lot of these guys who are bound by secrecy and working in this program that they don't want to share information about, they just were like, well, why do I have to share it with even like the president who won't be here in 8 years? Well,
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see. But still, but it was fucking awesome.
All right, you gotta text me the name of it because it seems convoluted. I don't know if I'll be able to remember it, but
The Age of Disclosure. I will text it to you. I bought it though.
Oh, it's not free.
I bought it for like $25.
Oh,
yeah. I'm not sure when it goes on like demand on Prime Video, but like I'm into this, and
this is your jam.
This is my shit. And Outkick wrote about it a little bit because there was a story about how George Bush has I forget exactly what the story was, but George Bush has like an experience with aliens and UFOs and just like
they did 9/11.
While he was like running the CIA or working for the CIA. But a lot of the UFO or UAP sightings that people go on record with kind of make sense. That most of them are at Air Force bases where they hold nuclear weapons. Like that's where most of the UFO sightings come from. And it's like kind of simple logic where it's just like the aliens are probably trying to communicate something to us, or they're at least monitoring, like, are these fucking idiots going to blow themselves up?
Yeah, it's like if the government was aware that some hillbilly in the backwoods got a hold of a cruise missile. And they're like, let's see what this fucking idiot does with this thing, because it seems like he's gotten his hands on something that's way beyond his comprehension and pay grade. And that's kind of like humanity with nuclear energy and nuclear weapons. Like, did anybody see that those backwoods hillbilly idiots on Earth fucking somehow got nukes?
Yeah. And in the documentary, and again, if most people, they're just gonna default to what they already think about UFOs. So if you're skeptical going into it, you probably will find ways to discount anything you hear or watch.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we've talked about that when this comes up in the past. Humanity is at a point right now where everybody believes whatever the fuck they want, despite what is shown in their face. And now that AI has come so far, there's now that blinder you could just pull over your face to just la 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 la. I'm not listening. I'm believing whatever I want. That's not proof. That's AI. That's all fake. Fucking let it out at this point. Like if it's the 50s, or 40s, that's 80 plus years that they've had to either retaliate or destroy us or guide us or whatever the fuck they're here to do. I mean, I feel like at this point, if they were going to make a move, we would have known about it on a grand scale.
Yeah. I mean, these guys pretty much all go on record and say this is the greatest, it's the biggest cover up in human history. Like it's the biggest story and it's the biggest cover up ever. But like some of their concern is like with the like defense intelligence people who are like loyal, passionate Americans. Their issue is like, we know alien life forms have contacted Russia and China, and we know that they're trying to reverse engineer their technology, and we don't want them to get ahead of us. So like the government's essentially fighting two battles, which is to like misinform the public and reverse engineer alien technology. You know, like,
yeah, it makes me think
exactly what it's saying is crazy. Like they're trying to do that, and while telling everyone it's crazy to think that they're doing that.
Yeah, and if they're in the phase of reverse engineering, they are not. That's probably a good sign that they're not being guided and mentored by the aliens. Like, hey, we want to help you guys sort of leapfrog. But man, what like that technology in the 40s, it's kind of crazy to think that in those 80 years, we've had, allegedly, a vessel and technology that can travel many, many light years to get from a planet that has intelligent life that we can't observe, that they were able to get here to us. And they had to have used, I guess, wormhole travel, because traveling all those light years, that's got to be... It's like Event Horizon or some shit.
Yeah, so they talk about that too, because that's another thing that like most people who don't believe in UFOs, and I think you brought this up previously, but most people who don't believe in them will talk about, well, why can't we get a good view of them? It's always this shitty picture. There's always this like grainy, like foggy picture. And the theory behind that, obviously this hasn't been proven, but the theory behind it is that these alien ships, these alien life forms use like a space-time technology where they have like a force field or bubble around their ship that allows them to like bend space and time around them and operate outside of like the laws of physics that humans can comprehend. So it like the force field around the ship, like maybe we'll create. I'm this is my dumbass trying to like explain it.
Please keep cooking.
Yeah, it's like this force field, this energy force field around the ship is like bending time and like creating wormholes that these ships can go through and travel at faster than the speeds of light. And that's why they'll have like footage of UFOs traveling through space, through the atmosphere, and then through underwater, and they never like break velocity. They never slow down. They're just going at the same speed, because it's almost like the way their physics work in this bubble, they're not going through anything. Like what we see isn't what they're dealing with.
You know what this really leads me to believe? Is that for a society that advanced to not be just integrated with us and like popping in and making public appearances like, hey guys, we're back. We're back from planet Zeepzorp. I honestly, now I would say 80% believe that South Park episode is right. We have to be a reality show for this planet. Like,
I don't hate that take.
I mean, look at the antics we pull on a global scale. It's very entertaining. Every week I'm thinking, how the fuck are we going to top this idiocy? And we do. It's got to be fucking entertainment. Like, why else would they not? It's either a nature show or look at these idiots. And come on.
Yeah.
It's not a nature show. Spoiler alert. We're the fucking idiots.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's not Planet Earth.
But
their version.
Like, come on, take it all in. Have your alien AI analyze some shit. You guys can tell who the cool ones are. MSPH. Just fucking. What a cool exclusive. Come on our podcast. You know, Nana's taking a break in the kitchen. Come, we're a friendly show. Make your appearance known through us. And sign up for our Patreon.
If we follow up Nana's appearance with an appearance from an alien, we're going to do so many fucking numbies. It's going to be crazy.
Oh, I know. Dude, get ready for a surge in Patreon subscribers. I mean, I actually have a guest book for next week. I think he'll understand if we bump him for real aliens.
Dude, imagine.
I mean, to get bumped by anything, that is the most just like, oh, fuck. All right, well, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Aliens.
I got bumped by NFL head coach Tony Dungy once, former head coach.
I think I know that name.
Very understanding of that. And if he kind of looks like an alien, but if there was an actual alien that bumped me, I would totally be like, yeah, whatever. I get it.
Can't compete with that.
Shoot me that link. I want to watch that. But I really wish it sucks that it's not on demand and everyone can't watch it.
Is it only available for purchase, or can you rent it too?
I think you can rent it. I think you can purchase it for $20 and rent it for like 17. I was like, whatever. I'll fucking buy it.
Because I mean, as you heard when Nana was on, we're sort of like desperate for things to watch here. I'm pretty sure my aunt and uncle wouldn't mind renting an Alien documentary on their Prime account. Dude, they watched. They watched. I went out to like go get booze for the bag of frozen pina coladas that was earlier mentioned, and when I came back, they were in the middle of watching Friendship, the Tim Robinson, Paul Rudd movie.
I heard that was good.
I liked it. Nana hated it. She wanted to turn it off halfway through, and my aunt was like, "Nope, we started it. We're finishing it." I was not expecting them to follow it up with 8 episodes straight of The Chair Company, and then that completely flipped Nana's opinion on Tim Robinson, and she now enjoys him very much. But like, if I was to interject and be like, "Hey guys, you want to take a break in this and watch a documentary about aliens?" it would have gotten unanimous thumbs up. So I want to check that out for sure.
Okay, I'm trying to figure it out. Just give me a second. I have my brother's Amazon on my computer, so it's not like showing me how much it costs. Okay, so to rent, yeah, it's fucking stupid. To rent the movie's $20. To buy it is $25.
Ooh, that might be a tough sell. $20 is a lot.
Dude, I'll throw in 10. Give me Nana's Venmo. I'll throw in money.
All right. Will do.
I mean, it's cool. I get you. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really do much this weekend, so that was like, actually, I guess it was last weekend. I didn't do much last weekend either. So I was like, hey, whatever. Like, if I spent $20 for a night out, or I spent $20 on drinks that lasted me 2 hours, that would be like a normal purchase, a fair purchase. So that's how I reasoned it.
How many alien dicks would you suck?
5. It's fucking sick.
5 dicker?
Yeah. It fucking like, I don't know. Again, it could be just confirmation bias, but it pretty much backed up things that I read and thought growing up.
Because I was listening to a James Cameron interview on my drive to San Diego last week, and he was talking about aliens because he's like obsessed with aliens and Avatar and stuff, and he's of the mindset of like we have scanned so much of the universe that like I would say there's a very slim chance that there's intelligent life out there.
I think he's got to be wrong. I mean,
these
people. One of the guys was a Navy scientist, and he's like, we haven't even scanned like 80% of the ocean. Like, we don't like. There could he kind of threw out the idea is like there could be aliens living in the ocean. We'd have no idea.
I feel like there's a lot of fishermen out there. Maybe somebody would have caught one by accident.
I think what you just said was fucking retarded. And you said that another thing that I want to push back on that you said, and James Cameron apparently said it, that we've explored a lot of space. I don't believe that at all. Isn't the universe supposed to be ever expanding? Isn't it impossible to scan most of the universe?
Theoretically, yeah, but just how powerful telescopes are, and they're always scanning. We always have like radio waves being sent out. There's probes that have been shot off into deep space that just there's no friction in space, so something that gets set in motion stays in motion. So these things are just continuing on for decades, and the fact that nothing significant has been returned leads some of them to believe that it's kind of bullshit. But that's just James. I mean, he also cited, I forget who else. It was a really interesting interview, but Carl Sagan and Einstein and like the infinite possibility theory or whatever it is. So he's like, people way smarter than me think that there's 100% chance that there's intelligent life out there. He's like, I just feel like at this point we would have seen it, or we are the most advanced society in the known universe.
Well, watch the documentary. There's even smarter people than James Cameron that would disagree with him.
Well, for the diehard Puminati's, we got to get Rob Sprance's opinion because he is of the opposite mindset, right?
He is. I would love for him to watch this documentary. I'd love to see. Hey, I know he asked Neil deGrasse Tyson. Did I get that order right? Is that how the three go? Is it Tyson deGrasse? It's deGrasse Tyson, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, he kind of shit on my theory, or not my theory, but me thinking that aliens exist or that there are aliens out there. And like the pushback that I have for what James Cameron said, it's like, this documentary is saying that the government knows a lot more than they're telling the public. Like maybe they have gotten like the stuff that James Cameron wants to see, and they're just not sharing it.
Yeah. I just feel like they got to know. The people trying to keep the lid on this, they got to know we're ready.
They don't think we are.
In the 40s, I get it. In the 40s, people would have had pitchforks. It would have been War of the Worlds all over again.
I think the people in this documentary said that we're still closer to that mind frame of mind than maybe you're allowing for that you think.
Yeah.
Like one of the guys was like, he was like a senator or a congressman came up to me and once told me I was doing the devil's work. Like he was like, these people, these senators, these elected officials were applying religion to like science and like saying for religious reasons why we shouldn't be doing what we're doing. And the guy was literally like, this is like, it breaks my brain that someone this high up the totem pole could say something like this.
Well, yeah, I mean, I heard, we did a show one time with Sam Tripoli, and he was saying that there is an invisible barrier around the Earth that ends all life that passes it. So they shot monkeys up into space before, and the second it passed that invisible barrier, the monkey died. So no life can exist out there, and every other space launch, spacewalk has all been faked. So there's that mindset. And then I have heard that religious argument because there's some Bible quote that people have interpreted as saying anything not from Earth that visits would be an evil demonic entity. So if there was life out there, it's Satan stuff. And they don't want us fucking with Satan stuff.
Yeah, the words that these guys use are like these guys said we're messing with demons. They call them demons. And it's just like, and you have like a quantum physicist like pretty much saying, I can't fucking believe this. Like, dude, what are you talking about?
Yeah, and I can't believe that hasn't come up in these public hearings. We're like, I understand that you have demons, and I want to see the demons, like the leprechaun news story. Everybody who's seen the leprechaun say yeah.
They they had footage, and I didn't watch it at the time, but I was aware of it. This guy David Garush, I think you would, because they have
is that Shuddy's world record guy?
Yeah. They have footage of his congressional hearing, which I'm sure you would have seen, or if you saw his face, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, I remember this guy." But they edited in footage of it, and after he finished his congressional testimony, like the room stood up and clapped for him. And it's like the guy didn't have like a bullshit resume. Like he was like a legit scientist, legit like person that worked for government intelligence, like giving his testimony, like, and kind of like risking his safety and like his public image. Well, kind of patriotic shit, but
I'm looking forward to it.
I'll tell the Puminati and you guys whenever it's on demand, behind the $25 paywall. But if you're into aliens and have an extra $20 you're not going to spend on our Patreon, by all means.
Well, yeah, but if it comes down to it, Patreon first. Don't sacrifice the
those
Patreon.
Aliens. Fuck those aliens.
Yeah. They don't need it.
No, they're fine. They don't even have currency.
Speaking of religion, Shuddy, now that you're back.
Yes.
Mark Rooster, our good friend, tagged MSPH on Instagram in a post. And you see a lot of headlines these days that just, it's too good to be true. This is clickbait. This is from a satirical site. This is from some just bullshit paper throwing something outrageous out there so people click on it. There's no fucking way this could be true. But I Googled it, and it seems like it is. There is a pastor in Limpopo? Okay, now I have to Google that to see if that's real.
That feels like South America.
Limpopo.
Or Asia.
It is a region, it's a province in South Africa that borders Botswana, Zimbabwe, and Mozambique.
I took 2 guesses and I was wrong on both.
So this guy is the founder of the Sevenfold Holy Spirit Ministries. His name is Christ Penelope. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's his stage name. I don't think he was born that.
That'd be a sick name, though, huh?
But this guy farts on his congregation. He farts on his flock. And it's his way of, I guess, cleansing people, or it's his healing power. He channels God through his ass and farts God in your face. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there's any video of it. Like, this guy, I guess, was interviewed by somebody, and he got pictures, though. I mean, he kind of looks like Dave Chappelle doing a bit. Like, are you guys seeing this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not just like squatting down
He's
and
sitting
hovering.
on his face.
Yeah, that guy is, his face is this guy's chair. That is his entire body weight on this guy's face, like crushing his nose.
From boingboing.net. Jesus Christ.
I hope Boing Boing is reputable. I really do.
You said that Mark Rooster sent you this?
Yeah.
He's still like living in internet like the 1990s internet. Boingboing.net.
I mean, it hasn't been picked up by like CNN or Outkick or anything, but I've seen multiple outlets reporting this.
Okay.
So he says that it's this is Christ Penelope talking.
I hope they source boingboing.net as the original the original news outlet that broke the story.
I mean, Boing Boing could have picked this up from somebody else.
Oh yeah, that's
but
fair.
He said that this is Christ Penelope, by the way. It's very important that the fart be near the person's nostrils so that the healing power can enter the body and do its work. So, yeah, these religious guys that are screaming about aliens being demons, I understand. Now I know the mindset. Like, you are the type of person that would let this guy fart in your mouth because God is going to come in through this guy's farts.
Yeah.
Okay,
and those people, though, those aren't religious people. Those are fucking senators. They're like, no, we can't. We don't want you studying aliens. That's the devil's work.
Apparently, this preacher did an interview with something called Drum and said that his unorthodox, stinky healing ritual is a demonstration of God's power. It's a divine example of putting people in need into a miracle, in need of a miracle, into a deep sleep. I guess before he farts right on their nose, like butthole to nose. It is a direct transfer. This started with, this is another quote. It started with Master Jesus when he stepped on Peter. It is the demonstration of God's power. Just like God made Adam go into a deep sleep, it's a similar thing. God did anything with the body of Adam while he was on the ground in deep sleep. He was not feeling anything. So I guess this guy's been doing it for years. There are images of this guy sitting on people's heads and smiling whilst farting. They could not find any videos. They could not take any videos.
Huh.
But I guess this guy does put his sermons up on YouTube, but they cut the farting out.
Well, why? If it's biblical.
I guess they don't want people seeing his miracles and work.
That's true.
But imagine being that guy, and you're like, because there's no fucking way he believes it. So while he is just sitting on somebody's face, full weight, farting up their nose, like it's CPR, just like, holy shit, I can't believe this worked.
I mean, wouldn't you try to heat check that? I would. I'd be like, okay, you know what else? God told me that I get to fuck your wife.
I feel like that one is way more common. That happens in a lot of these like cults. Like the leader.
Yeah, but this is Christ Penelope, right? He's doing Christianity.
Yeah.
I mean, they still bend Christianity for cults.
Yeah.
Fair.
100%.
Keep going. I'm sorry.
So I feel like that's been out there for decades. People just surrendering their wives and daughters. It's essentially cults are just like people looking to get laid. I think this guy is just a prankster, and he's like the Steve-O of religion. He's like, dude, fucking farting in these people's noses for years.
Yeah, the cult thought process is actually pretty straightforward. People trying to get laid and not pay taxes.
Yeah. I will fart the cancer out of your head, child.
And once you strip it down to the studs and we're just talking about that, it's like, I kind of see why you'd want to do it. I mean, getting laid and not paying taxes is fucking sweet.
Yeah. I bet you every cult leader that hasn't been poisoned or murdered by the FBI, they're leading better lives than we are.
Oh, for sure.
They're swimming in chicks. They got, membership dues coming in. They're not paying taxes on it. They got people fucking throwing palm fronds at their feet as they walk. We're out here digitally panhandling. Please subscribe to our Patreon, please. And this guy's just like, let me fart in your nose. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit on your head.
Oh, this is gonna be a bad one. I had a lot of fried chicken. Oh, fucking chicken.
This is a short.
Oh, I'm really sorry about that. You're getting all of God's love.
Yes. Man, God must really love you. He's shit in his mouth. Like, oh man, you'll never get a disease.
Yeah. Oh man, you're gonna have the best luck. And see, that is why we are an alien reality show. South Park has just become satire turned into real life. Like, people are running around this alien planet being like, dude, guess what these fucking dumbass humans did now? You know that religion thing they have? Now they're eating farts. This guy tricked them into thinking that his farts are God's healing power. These people will literally believe anything.
Yeah, except us. They will not believe us.
Yeah, can you believe that? Our existence is more preposterous than healing farts.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. You know what? I feel like they jumped the shark in the 70s, but you know what? I'm back in. Let's watch Earth. Who's president in America now? Dude, you are never going to believe it.
Dude, you know that show, The Apprentice? Yeah, that show kicked ass. Yeah, that guy. He's the president.
All right, say no more. I'm adjusting my DVR as we speak. I like how these guys have light travel, and I'm assuming they use DVR.
I'm gonna add it to my library. Hit the little plus sign.
Yeah. Well, Shuddy, I guess we should do some post-Thanksgiving edition of NFL Pick
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if we have a share sheet going around. I'm assuming I'm going to be in first.
Geoff is I have continued my slide out of the top spot, and Geoff has increased his lead. Yes, you are correct. Geoff went 4-2, Kevin 3-3, and I went 2-4.
Shiggity boom boom blow. I have gone belt to ass on football this season. I am going insane lately. I went 5-0 this week. I am 120th out of 5,600 people in that Vegas contest that I'm in. The top 100 get paid. So
get in there. Get in there, Geoff.
I have a legit shot to get paid. Hopefully I don't jinx myself by even talking about it, but I am on a fucking heater. It's crazy. Boom, boom, blow. Exactly. And you know what? I give a bulk of the credit to Holy Grail, the Hawaiian donut spot on Second Street. I go there every Sunday for a donut and a coffee beforehand. And as they say in Bull Durham, you do not fuck with a winning streak. So I'm going to go and continue to get Hawaiian donuts and coffee. I've eaten all the donuts, though. I was getting a new one every week. The latest one that they have there is called the Black Sabbath donut.
Oh,
and
sick.
it's got a creme brulee, like sliced banana on top, and it's got black sesame seeds. But I'm circling back. I've eaten all the donuts already.
Cream fraiche.
Anyways, MSPH picked them. Let's do it.
So, Packers beat the Lions. Cowboys beat the Chiefs. Bungholes beat the Edgar Allan Poes. The Bears embarrassed the Eagles. Texans beat the Colts. And the Broncos beat the Click Commanders by 1 point.
That was a sick game.
So, current standings, Geoff is in the lead at 38 and 28. I am 2 games out of first at 36 and 30. Kevin, 3 games out of first at 35 and 31. Still anyone's game.
Keeping it interesting.
So, starting with tonight's game, the New York Football Giants versus the New England Patriots. I've got the Patriots.
Same Z's. Geoff?
I'm playing with a lead. Giants are winning this game. The Giants are winning this fucking game outright. They're 7.5 point underdogs, and I'm betting the money line and the spread. Patriots are fucked. They're going down.
Why do you believe this?
They're just fraudulent. Like, they're 10-2, but they've played the easiest schedule in the league. The left side of their offensive line is injured, and our defensive line's sick. And
sorry, I asked.
We're getting yeah. I don't know why you'd ask, because I was not going to return any information you found valuable.
I literally thought you were just going to be like, because I like them.
Oh, yeah. I didn't write 700 words on this morning.
Well, all right. That's you showed your work. I thought this was just like a gut feeling. It's just you're willing it into existence. I want them to win, so I'm going to say they will.
I guess
But
a
fair
little
enough.
bit of it could be that. That could be in there too. But I legit think we're going to win.
Cheese and ham sandwich.
All right. What's next, Shuddy?
Next up is the Dallas Cowboys versus the Detroit Lions.
Cowboys.
Going Lions.
I am also going Lions.
Thanks.
Schittsburg Steelers against the Edgar Allan Poes. I'm taking the Steelers.
Yep, same. Wow, that Jeff's auto zoom feature made that so dramatic.
It really did.
Jeff just went
Your
into
head's
deep
in
thought.
your hands, and it zoomed in on you.
It was like the Jaws dolly zoom.
Who are you taking, Geoff?
I'll go with the Ravens, but I'm probably going to bet the Steelers to cover the spread.
Okay, next up, Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Indianapolis Colts. Taking the Colts, even though they've let me down the last few times.
I'm going to go Jaguars.
I love it when two animals fight. Who would? All right, let me put this into Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna picture they're fighting right now, Mortal Kombat style.
Talk it up, brother. I'm here for you.
All right, the Jaguar just threw a spear with a rope on it, but the horse blocked it and countered with a Hadouken. No, that's Street Fighter. Fireball. Man, that fucking dolly zoom effect on Geoff is hysterical. Sorry.
I love it.
The Colt won, and it did a fatality. The horse. I bet the horsey.
I like that in Kevin's fight between a horse and a jaguar, they're using special moves, and the jaguar isn't just using its claws to shred the horse to death.
Finish him.
All right, next game, Chicago Bears versus the Green Bay Fudge Packers. I'm taking the Packers. Go Pack, go.
Our YouTube channel just got way more interesting with that effect. Holy shit.
it's hard to stay locked in when I got the auto zoom in and out, isn't it?
Every decision that Geoff makes, it's like that dramatic gerbil, that like old internet gif where the thing looks over its shoulder and it zooms in real quick. Dun dun dun. Who's your pick, Geoff?
Oh, it's on me. I'll go. I'll go Bears. Actually, no. I'll go Packers.
All right, well, I'm going to go Bears then because I need to make up points.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then the final game, the Houston Texans versus the Kansas City Chiefs.
I stick with the Queefs too much. I'm going with the other guys.
Nice. I'll go Texans too.
I'm also taking the Texans.
Oh shit!
Y'all bitches are stupid.
All right, I won't take my finger, or I'll take my finger off the chess piece. I can't switch now that I heard both your picks.
And then shove it up my ass.
You can if you want, Geoff.
I don't think that's. No, I won't do that. I won't do that.
Is that it? Do we pick them all?
We picked them all.
We picked them.
Yeah, we got next Monday. We'll lead off with Shuddy's team. They're going to be Monday Night Football. They'll actually be out here in LA, I think.
Monday Night Football.
Right? You guys will play the LA Chargers next week?
We do play on Monday this week against the Chargers.
Yeah, it's in LA. Have you, Kevin, the Chargers quarterback's girlfriend is Madison Beer. You know who that is?
I've heard that name, but she probably does something annoying like an influencer or some shit.
I think she's a musician and an influencer.
She sounds hot.
I think, yeah, she's pretty hot. She's pretty hot.
Makes sense.
It's impressive work out of him.
Yeah, I just I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, wow, you know what? I've managed to dodge sports. You know, unfortunately, since my grandpa, died and wasn't towards the end wasn't able to make the flights out here like he used to. Him and my nana used to fly out here together, but he was always a big sports guy. I think I've talked about that before. It could be the origin story of my villainy, my sports villainy, getting kicked off the TV when I'm playing Nintendo so he could watch a trillion hours of sports and me just like cursing the sky. Ooh, sports! Damn you! But there are no sports on in this household.
Oh, I'm sorry. I sent you an Instagram of the girl I was talking about, Madison Beer. Okay. She might have a little too much plastic surgery for you, Kevin.
Yeah, but yeah, okay, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
But it was very nice having a sportsless Thanksgiving, although I was subjected to the parade. But
would you honestly prefer that over a football game?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Because at least sometimes there's like hot chicks singing. And there were Ninja Turtles. That was cool. But I just, I used that time to get some work done. I finished up writing the award-winning Crafty Horoscopes, which the December edition just went up on our Patreon. If you want to check that out.
Yeah. Dude, Jack White and Eminem performed at the Detroit Thanksgiving halftime show.
I saw people saying it was cool.
It was good.
I'll have to...
It got you got unanimous approval from Outkick and I will say more woke outlets.
I thought it was sick. It was way better than that pathetic one that Jack Harlow did last year.
Oh yeah, Jack Harlow was terrible.
I don't even think I know who that is. Like I mentioned before, a little programming update. Hopefully, schedules permitting. And granted, there are no weird curveballs, but we do have a guest booked for next week. Another filmmaker, somebody I enjoy, and I'm pretty sure there's probably a decent amount of people in the Puminati who have seen one of his movies. Stephen Kostansky, who directed The Void. He did, I think, the Leprechaun reboot. He did Psycho Gorman. He did Frankie Frico, which I really enjoyed. He was a part of like horror anthology things like VHS. And he just did a remake of the 80s Conan ripoff Deathstalker, which was fucking cool. And his last movie, Frankie Frico, that came out last year, I thought was fucking sick. It was very, very weird, but it was like if you crossed Weird Science with the Garbage Pail Kids with Gremlins, you get this Frankie Frico movie, which was just so bizarre but fun in all the right ways for me. So, stoked.
I just Googled it. And I don't go to Rotten Tomatoes. Do you want to guess what its Rotten Tomatoes score is?
Which one?
Frankie Frico?
Oh, I mean it's very bizarre and out there, so probably not great. I think it's probably lower than it should be. I'll say that.
85.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, gets great reviews.
It's a movie that I think back in college, Dom and I would have watched endlessly.
It's got a 5.5 on IMDb, which I don't think that's terrible, but it's not that great.
That's bullshit. I do not agree with that.
It's got a 4.1 on Shudder. I've never even seen a Shudder rating, but that's a strong score.
No,
it's roughly an 85. I mean, 84, but
I think it kicks ass. And I did rent his Deathstalker remake, and
82.
It's like a long lost 80s movie. There's just gore, cool creatures, very fun to just pop on and turn your mind off for. So I'm stoked to talk to him. He's a filmmaker I've been following for a while, and he agreed to come by the show. So, schedules permitting, he will be on next week. So, you got some time to check out some of his movies if you want to, or if you're familiar with his stuff. I would say The Void is probably his most popular movie. But yeah, if you got any questions for him, shoot them to us. We'll send them along. And thank you all for listening. Thank you for supporting MSPH. And if you would like to really support the homies, maybe you want to throw us a little Christmas present. Just go to our Patreon, patreon.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour, and sign up. You are definitely going to get your money's worth. The content we put out is frequent and excellent, if I do say so myself. So check it out, patreon.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. You don't want to let Nana down, do you? Come on. Come on. You can also check us out on YouTube, youtube.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. And Geoff, what do you have cooking for Outkick Bets?
Yeah, we're doing the NFL Week 14 betting preview. I think my homie and neighbor to the north, Jeff Feinberg, is gonna pop in for the Week 14 betting preview. The usual guest is out of town. Thinking I'm recording that Wednesday, but if I don't, I record it Thursday. David Troy will probably be back. So that's all TBD. Either way, you'll see who's on the show and when it hits your feed. Just subscribe to Outkick Bets, please.
Check it out. You can also follow us on Instagram. I'm at Kevin Kraft.
At Shuddy Boy.
At Jeff Rowe Records.
And at MSPH Podcast. And at John Cooper Movie. If you need a last minute, well, I guess it's not too last minute, it's early December, but if you can't think of a gift to get your fellow Puminati, go to etsy.com/shop/John Cooper Movie and get yourself an official Second Coming of John Cooper poster. It's a great way to support the film. It's actually like a bragging point when I talk to distributors and stuff. I'm like, dude, this movie isn't even out, and I've sold hundreds of posters. Movies don't do that, you silly bastard. So buy the movie, please. Hopefully I'll have some good news for you soon. Got some promising shit going on. But in the meantime, get yourself a poster. They make an excellent Christmas gift. It's a one-of-a-kind stocking stuffer. If you have a 24-inch stocking. Oh, what else? I think that's it, right? We cover all the bases? We do it?
Good.
Fuck yeah, we did it. All right, thank you everybody for listening. Until next time, something